Whoa. Oopsie. Oh my gosh. Hi. Yo. Oh my gosh, I don't know what came over me. I felt it in the air. I needed to do something. I needed to exercise my freedom. I think life is... Wait, what is this? Oh, I know exactly what this is. Get out of here. Sorry about that. Sorry you had to see that. No, I just felt the urge to exercise my freedom. I think that life is a game of exercising your freedom. Not a silent stream. Yeah, no, I can talk a little bit. I just can't go on for very long. Besides that, I also have a meeting to make later, so. Yeah. Yeah, the Fuji. Correct pronunciation, by the way. Like, confirmed, I think. 1000% Fuji. Oh my gosh. Yeah, how have you been? Are you doing okay? I hope everything's awesome in your world. Oh my gosh. You missed me? Aw, you missed me? Did you really? Not like I missed you or anything. JK. Nah, I don't know. It had been too many days since I did a stream over here properly. I missed it. I missed you. Got to see me on your birthday? Happy birthday. Holy moly. Happy birthday. Bye-bye. Meow, meow, meow. Not the sigh. That's just been me, like, all day. I don't know. I'll get up for a break. I'll get up to grab a cup of tea, and then I'll look out the window, and I'll just go... Zelda movie. Yes, I'm so excited. The cast looks so good. The Link looks just like the hero of Twilight. It's so cool. I'm so excited. It's exactly the direction I'd hoped for Link. It's exactly the vibe I wanted. I'm so excited. And I'm glad that they're going for actors that are like newer to the scene too. That's really, really exciting. I'm so excited. Yeah. I'm so excited. It'll be 2 years, but I think it's well worth the wait. Well worth the wait. There's a movie. Yes. There is a Legend of Zelda movie, live action, in production right now. They're already filming. And it's set to release mid-2027. I'm so excited. I've been so giddy over it. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Just what I've seen already tells me it's going to be the kind of film I want. You know, they could go so many different directions for the screenplay and everything, but they got the casting on point, I'd like to say. I'm very happy with that. And the costuming and what I saw of like the way they're filming. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, 2027, which also makes me really happy because that means they're taking all the time they need to make sure it's good. Like a good high quality film. So I'm very thankful for that too. Honestly, I'd put it off to 2029. If I had a say in it, I'd be like, all right, release this 2029. Take all those years to make it perfect. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be all over it. What else has gone on recently? We haven't properly chatted after Anime Impulse Dallas. I realized not everybody was able to go, and that's totally understandable. We can still talk about it though. What is there to say? Meet and greet was awesome. That was lots of fun. I'm still learning how to do those. That was my second one ever. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I want to do that 1 billion more times at 1 billion more events and locations in the future. Fingies crossed. It was really, really, really fun. I enjoyed getting to see people, and everybody like looked so nice. Everybody had such nice outfits on, and people had such cool little things. Some people had things to show me. People had cool things to tell me. People said really sweet things too. It was so awesome. It was so sweet. Such a nice time. Passed away on the timeline after the meet and greet. Well, I mean, didn't they have the convention to attend to? There's like panels immediately before and after the meet and greet time. And then there's also the, you know, it's not just NIJISANJI guesting at Anime Impulse Dallas. There was a really cool band that they had there. They had I imagine a bunch of voice actors too. They were just living their life, weren't they? Or was it just Debonairs? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. Yeah, no, I didn't do anything. I was totally normal. In fact, I will say most of them, it was more like me listening. And that makes sense, right? Because I get to talk to you all the time. You're so nice to just sit quietly and listen to me all the time. And you know, you get your word in when you need to, but it's a bit different to have a situation like that where I'm the one in the listener's seat, you know? So I didn't do much of anything. I was just there. I just brought my body to the room and sat there. Or I guess I stood there, yeah. Winked? Oh, yeah, did I wink? I might do a little of that. I like taking the photos as well. That's always fun. Oh yeah, I do want to say I saw people like I saw exactly one thing on my FYP, which tells me there may be more. I know I mentioned during my stream that I was probably not gonna like take any of my clothes off. I was probably just gonna like keep my coat on and everything. There were a couple of people who asked for it, and I'm not gonna say no. But yeah, just to be clear, I'm not upset or anything. If I cared super strongly about it, I would have put it in my little list that I put on Twitter, or I would have said no. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify. You don't have to like get upset at anybody or be like, you know, what a shame. No, me making that boundary in the first place was a combination of two things, honestly. Because on one hand, it's like I just really want to keep the time in mind, because with things like this, it's almost always going to run over by a while, you know? It'll always run over by a bit. And the panels did run over quite a bit, I think. Both by the Beats and the rest of Yen as well that were guesting there. And then on top of that, it's also just like this mentality thing that I've never understood. I know it's normal, so I'm not bothered by it. I'm not uncomfortable with it. But when I think about it, it's like imagine if we were gonna take the photo. I'm like, okay, could you take your coat and your vest off first before we take our photo? You know what I mean? Like, what if I said it to you? That's how I think about it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's my mindset around it. But I'm not like bothered by it or anything. So you do not have to be like, how dare you ask him to take his clothes off? It's something that happens a lot. Very, very common. You were there at the panel. Did you enjoy the panel? Oomph. Did you enjoy the panel? That was so much fun. Yeah, the script was so cool. The script that they came up with for us. They did that for me. I'm so convinced. It was RPG fantasy. There was a Danjo Meshi reference. The only problem was that they made me say 67. That's the one thing that went wrong in that script for me. It was such a perfect script. They put so much thought and effort into making it like perfect for everybody and making it funny and silly. It was such a fun panel. And then the song. Oh my gosh, the song. Did you hear the song? Because recording was allowed for the panel. That was something I really liked. I like when recording is okay, because that means that people that are not able to go there in person can still enjoy it. Did you hear the song? I was really, really excited about that. Yeah, bye. That was also for me. Just full disclosure. Full disclosure, that was also for me. I was the one that pushed bye really hard. Zeal was on my side though. He was the one that made it possible. Because if it's just me, I'm gonna be shy. You know, I'm not gonna force everybody to do something just for me. Bazil and I had talked about doing that song for something at some point, and we were like, wait, is this the moment? Is this the time? But that was mostly for me. Everybody loves me so much. They're so nice to me. I just really wanted to do something by either NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys. And I don't know. I love these songs. I love Y2K music. It's just so yummy, and they just don't make music like that anymore, except for when they try to, but it's not quite the same. I don't know. I really wanted to, and I can't do any of these songs for karaoke usually, or at least most of them. I haven't found any yet among the ones that I really like that are good for karaoke yet, but I wanted to take this opportunity. I was like, please. Yeah, I got Frio to sing in English. He loves me so much. And like a Y2K boy band pop song at that. I'm so loved. It was so fun. It was such a fun song, and everybody did so well. I'm usually in the driver's seat when it comes to planning and scripting for music stuff for us. Not that we've done much so far, but from the things that we have done, that's usually the position that I take. And I really love having that privilege because, I don't know, I have this thing in my brain where I can hear people say or sing things, even if they don't actually say or sing them, if you know what I mean. Like I can imagine it in my head really vividly. And I do that when I'm planning line distribution for songs. So before anything was done, I could like hear in my mind's ear the vision for how this song was gonna go. Like, okay, he'll sing this part and it'll sound like this. Oh, and then he'll sing this part and like I could hear it in my head. And then they all did it exactly like I wanted them to. It felt like I was playing with dolls, you know what I mean? But they sing, and they're also living human beings with their own autonomy. But yeah, it was so satisfying. It was so satisfying and so rewarding to hear it come together exactly as I imagined it. I feel like everybody had their cool main character moment as well in the song. That was really awesome. Japanese boy group song in the future, Korean, K-pop, maybe. I'd like to sing all kinds of stuff. We're gonna have to work hard and get invited to similar events in the future. In general, I will say location does play a bit of a part sometimes. For example, the reason I was really able to sway everybody into doing this one, like my main rationale and argument was I was like, okay, this is gonna be our first appearance in the States, and it's gonna be in Texas. We have to do a classic. It has to be an American pop song that everybody knows. Something old but with longevity. This song was really popular in the early 2000s, I think, and now it's popular again because of Deadpool. Everybody loves it. And they were like, yeah, it's pretty solid. Okay. So maybe we could do more at like another event, maybe in another country. That'd be pretty cool. Fingies crossed. Yeah, I had to sell it. I say that, but honestly, I feel like I would not have to fight very hard in any situation. If I just asked nicely and nobody else had anything they really wanted to do in particular, I feel like people would go along with it. We just want to make each other, or maybe not make each other happy. Well, we are, but okay, let me say that again. We do want to make each other happy, but more than anything, we all just want to have fun. So it's very easy to just go along with what somebody else wants to do if anybody has like a slightly stronger vision. You know what I mean? If they have something they really want to do. Yeah, it was nice. I really enjoyed that. But honestly, even more than anything that happened for me during the convention itself, what I really, really loved was seeing everything people were doing posted on Twitter. Yeah, my timeline was full of happy heartbeats for the whole day, and then the day after too. I saw so many cute photos of like cosplays, and I saw a couple videos. I saw a dance video or two. I saw like posts about things like people were meeting up separate from the convention, sharing meals and stuff. It was so cool. It just made me happy. I've said before that when it comes to like my ego tag, which, you know, is usually going to be used for oshikatsu, my favorite form of oshikatsu to see ever is when multiple people meet up and have a meal together or just hang out. I love seeing that people are doing well and that they're with friends and having fun, you know? So it made me really, really happy to... It made me really, really happy to see what everybody was doing at the convention. Yeah. It cured my FOMO. Honestly, I even prefer looking at it through social media over actually going myself, personally. It's one thing when I'm a guest, right? That's a bit different. But like as a... What do you call that? As a person that is going to the convention? Attendee. What is the word for that? Because guest is like a talent that has been invited. Con goer. Yeah, I'm the opposite of that. I'm allergic to conventions. Unless it's as a guest. I can guest, but otherwise no. That math problem. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's talk about that. Do you wanna learn some math? You want to learn some math? Here, hold on. Let me bring this back. In fact, hold on. I can fix this. Give me 1 second. Okay, and then I go here. And then 1 second. I didn't set this up beforehand. Okay. Sugoi. Oh wait, where am I? Oh, my camera's off. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Ah. Oh, wait, where are you? I thought I had everything, but I didn't. Okay, 1 second. I can fix that too. And then like this. I want the music to come back too. Bring the beat in. Anything for you, Beyonce. All right. Now I'm going to teach you some math. Okay, let's make this a little bit less bright. I know there are those out there that are very sensitive to bright colors on their screen. Let me get my pen. All right. Wait, can someone write out the problem for me? I can't remember exactly what it was. Actually, I might be able to reverse engineer it just from the answer because I remember what operations were done. Hold on. It was... So that would be... Was it like this? Or no, wait, hold on. It was this, right? It was like this, right? Okay. I'm gonna teach you some math. Math class. let me change pens too. Okay. This should be fine. All right. So here's our problem that we must solve. 6 divided using this like old school baby division symbol. 6 divided by 2 times 1 plus 2. All right. So what we're seeing here, what we witnessed during the convention and after the convention, because for those that were not at the convention and did not watch any of the recordings that went up after the convention, there was a section in By the Beats RPG Choose Your Own Adventure panel where you had to solve some math. Somebody had to solve a math problem. And they answered 2. They answered 2. Let's see. Well, let me finish this up. They answered 2. Everybody in the room screamed, "No, it's not 2!" But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Everybody was in agreement that it wasn't 2, but nobody was in agreement about what it actually was. Some people said 1. Others said 9. Let's figure out why. I already know why. So here's the thing. Looking at basic algebra, basic math like this, you may summon in your mind a memory of a method called, hold on, PEMDAS. PEMDAS, are you familiar? Shiny golden trophy. Everybody loves PEMDAS. People that never go on to do any higher math ever, they usually still remember PEMDAS. So, PEMDAS is correct in use, like it's the correct technique to use here. But the problem with PEMDAS is that a lot of teachers teach PEMDAS incorrectly, unfortunately. Let's solve this using PEMDAS, all right? So, for those that do not know PEMDAS, I'm about to teach you some math. Each letter stands for something. The P stands for parentheses. So when you see grouping symbols like this, that's the first thing you do, right? So to continue this problem, following PEMDAS, we start with the parentheses. We get 3. All right? And then we go exponents. This is for when you've got like something to a certain power. Basically like this is how I would write this in a calculator. It's up. It's to a power. There are none of those here. So that's done. Next, this is where PEMDAS gets a little shaky depending on how you were taught to use it. All right? A lot of teachers will say that next you go left to right, multiplication first. All right? So following that logic, you would do 2 times 3, 6, right? Then division. All right, hold on. Let me mark that out. 6. Then you go left to right, division. 1. Final answer of 1. Here's the problem. That is not the correct way to use PEMDAS. If you do it that way, it's not your fault. Just to be clear, this is like, how do I phrase this? If you're getting 1 and me telling you you're technically wrong, please know I'm not saying you're bad at math. I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm not saying anything like that. This is a result of just the way you were taught to use it. The correct way to use PEMDAS is in fact to go left to right in this order. However, multiplication and division and addition and subtraction must be done at the same time in a pass left to right. So rather than doing multiplication left to right and then division left to right in 2 separate passes, it would actually be multiplication and division at the same time. Checking for that, it would be 6 divided by 2, right? 6 divided by 2, 3 times 3, multiplication, 9. This is the technically correct answer. And I know this might not be what you expect or what you remember, but this is the technically correct answer. And again, this is not a problem with like any of your math skills. This is just a flaw in the way that PEMDAS is taught. The way it is taught, like multiplication, comma, division as 2 separate things, usually you will not get into trouble like this. And honestly, it's also a flaw in the way that the problem was written, because this would not have been a problem if it was written, for example, like this. I think. Hold on, I may have to solve this first. So that would be 6. Yeah, that would also equal 1. That would equal 1. So if it were written like this, you would have gotten 1 using PEMDAS, right? So it's a problem of 2 things. It's a problem with the way that PEMDAS is often taught by teachers, and it's a problem with the way that this was written. Traditionally speaking, you will not encounter this. Now, I personally, I was taught PEMDAS as a kid, but you may know that I went to a special school. My last few years of high school, I went to a special school and took university level science and math courses there. I went there with a focus in science. My higher level courses are mostly focused on science, but I did have to take like the same difficulty for math courses as well. I always say I used to love math so much, and then I took university level calculus. I don't like it anymore. Actually seeing like properly typed out math problems, like black text on a plain white background, it actually makes my heartbeat accelerate a little bit because I get nervous. I don't know if that makes sense. Even a problem like this, which for me is pretty easy, right? This is basic algebra. But anyway, when I went to that school, they did away with PEMDAS. They were not letting me use that. They taught me 2 things. The one that taught my university level algebra course, she used something called GEMS. The idea for this, so we can do it letter by letter. G instead of P, the reason for that is that in higher level math, you'll see things other than just parentheses for grouping symbols. You might also encounter brackets. There's, what is it? Oh, I'm blanking on what it's called, or even what it looks like. But anyway, TLDR, there are other forms of grouping symbols other than parentheses. So that way, it's just kind of straightforward from the beginning. So yeah, gems. You start with grouping symbols, all the same, just like parentheses. Exponents, that's the same. Multiplication and division under 1 letter is the point of this, and that's all to make sure that you don't get confused about like this then this, right? Similar logic. The other math teacher that I had that taught another course, it was like a trig course, I think. She used basically like a baby of the 2. She used GEMDAS. And when she wrote it, she would write it like this, with a comma after G, E, and D, so that in your mind you know that this and this, that's kind of familiar. What is this? Na 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 na. Anyway, it's so that you know that these are like paired when you're doing your calculation. So yeah, the correct answer to the math problem is, in fact, 9. Final answer. No other answer. They are not both correct. You can get a 1 by doing the math incorrectly. And to do it that way means that you have been taught wrong. And it's not a failure on your part. It's a failure on your teacher's part. And it's a failure on the educational system as a whole. I blame them. I blame them, okay? It's not your fault. Sable, my dear Sable, it is not your fault, okay? I just need you to know, if you do it this way, it doesn't mean that you're bad at math. It means that you were taught math wrong. Okay? And the fact that you remember it, even if you don't have to use it day-to-day life, if you don't have to use it regularly, I'd say that makes you pretty good at math. No. Not 1. Not 1. It's 9. You got 5. Maybe run that one back. Maybe try it again. Yeah, no. I blame the educational institution for enforcing PEMDAS, but not adequately giving the resources or the information so that teachers teach it correctly. Anyway. I hope I never take a math class ever again. Made you bark? Oh, you don't have to make me. All you have to do is ask. I'd do anything if you ask me, silly. Don't be shy. Oh, I just thought of the basement yard where he's like, I'll do it. Please ask me. I think they also counted the number of times satellite appears wrong. They said it was 11 when it's 12. Wait, is it 12? Okay, hold on. Let's pull up the lyrics. I never even checked that one. By the beat, satellite lyrics. I didn't know we were on Genius. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. We're satellite. Okay, that's wrong. It's actually we're satellites, I think. Anyway. So satellite 1. I got a feeling. Can you feel it? It's in the air tonight. Okay, just like a satellite 2. We're spinning around all night. Just like a satellite 3. Stop us now. Tonight we're satellites 4. Baby, come on. Baby. Tonight we're satellites 5. Leave it all for tomorrow. Don't you worry about a thing. Just like a satellite 6. We're spinning around all night. Oh yeah, just gonna let go, just let go. Just like a satellite 7. Nothing can stop us now. Oh yeah, we can't stop the feeling. Tonight we're satellites 8. 8. Given to the flow, we bring a magic show. Take my hand, follow us up to the sky, just like a satellite 9. We're spinning around all night. Just like a satellite 10. Nothing can stop us now. We can't stop the feeling. Tonight we're satellites 11. baby, come on. Tonight we're satellites 12. It was wrong. They didn't guess it right anyway, though. They were wrong anyway. How did you make this about 6, 7? Oh, I hate this. I'm sick of it. You know what makes it so annoying? Here's the thing. When it's other numbers like 21 was a big one for a while. 6, 9 is going to be a thing forever. These numbers do not show up one after another sequentially when you count. I think what's going to make 6, 7 immortal is that you cannot count from 5 to 8 without saying 6, 7 in that order. I'm sick. No more. It's time. It's time to let go. Okay, it's time to get rid of it. It's out. 6, 7 is officially out. Okay, I need it to stop. Made a 6, 7 joke during the panel. It was in the script. I didn't make that joke. Blame them. Don't take it up with me. Take it up with them. I didn't write that script. I was an actor. I didn't even realize when I read it. I was just like, okay, 67 shillings. Awesome. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even realize that was a joke. I was just reading the line. I'm tired. I'm sick. 7. Haha, funny. 6, 7. Haha. Yeah, let's delete it. Delete 6, 7. No more 6, 7. Okay. New talking topic. 6, 7 is officially out. Oh, wait, they don't put a space between it. I put 2 spaces. I didn't even realize. I was just so excited about it. 6, 7 is officially out. Okay. Once more, 6, 7 is officially out. I'm sick of it. Thank you. I know Frio's got me. I know he gets me. It's not funny, okay? It was never really funny, to tell you the truth. Like, I was participating in it at first. I was like, yeah, haha, 6'7", 6'7", funny pose, funny hand motion, haha, funny. It was funny for about a day, 2, maybe 3. The end. It's had its day in the sun. It does not deserve months in the sun. All right, let's move on. All right, new funny number. 11. 11. Oh, funny. 11. Woo! 11. Haha. I'm sick. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. But I can't even get... Here's the thing. I can't even get that mad because, like I said, you know, there have been numbers like this before. Like 21 was a big one, and that was never funny either. That was never funny. Not for a second was it ever really funny. 11. Wait, you see the vision? 11. 11. 11. Am I cooking? I'm an influencer. Get off the stage. Okay. Yeah, okay. You know, today is actually supposed to be a super short stream. I really almost committed just now to just rapping like that. It would have been so funny. Every time I'm in that position, I'm so close to just actually committing to it. It'd be so funny. Number 11 scares you. Why? 11's my lucky number. Teehee. I love 11. 11. Yeah, it's my lucky number. I used to be very indifferent about it, but effective January of this year. No, March of this year. Yeah, March of this year. Time is hard. Effective March of this year, it is now one of my favorites. Stay on stage. Oh my gosh. 1 + 1 = 11. Okay, maybe... Yeah, okay, maybe we need to bring... Maybe we need to bring this back. So, so if you want to... If you... maybe we need to call back to this one. So if you want to... Oh, man, okay. 1 + 1... I'm doing this with my mouse now. That's how serious this is. Does not equal 11. All right. It does equal 2. I know it's confusing. 2 1s. It's 2 1s. Why not make them 1 1? 2 1 1 1. No. You're wrong. I support you though. Hey, I support you. Oh yeah, the 2 + 2 = fish thing. I remember that. Do you know how 2 + 2 = fish? I'm just gonna blast you with my my transition sound over and over again. Anyway, do you know how 2 + 2 = fish? At this point, I might as well just bring this back over here. Where's my pen? All right. This is an older one. I learned this when I was a little baby, a baby boy. 2 + 2 = fish. Fish? We're on our way to spaghetti? Sorry, I thought about that a lot after the collab yesterday. The way that you get 2 + 2 to = fish is not actually math. The idea is that you take 1 2 and it's normal. And you take the other 2 and you flip it backwards. Whoa, that's kind of hard. You flip it backwards and then you merge these things together. And what you end up with is this. Which equals this. Which equals this. Do you get it? Yeah. However, we must reopen the schools. 2 plus 2 does not equal fish. 2 plus 2 equals 4. I'm happy to share this knowledge with you. Today is so silly. Just such a silly day. I don't know. The vibes are just so silly today. The cool number 5. What? I don't know about that. I don't know what you mean. No, stop. It's out. We need to move on. I'm about to set up a new filter. I'm about to set up a new text filter so that if you type 6-7, it's automatically hidden and doesn't get displayed. I'm that tired of it. It's gotta go out. I'm sick. 7. Oh no. Oh man, cool S. Oh, I misread the letter S as a 5. Oopsie. Capital S and 5 look kind of similar. Yeah, I do know how to do that, I think. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can do that. I don't know if I've ever done it before. You know what? I'm really just gonna go back and forth today. Okay, hold on. I can't commit. I'm feeling non-committal today. All right, how do you do the cool S? Wait, oh, hold on. I need to think about this a little bit more. I see it in my head. I don't know if I can transfer this to the page. Is that right? Hold on. Okay, hold on. I know what it looks like. I'm not Googling it though. Hold on. No tutorial. I wanna do it my way. Oh, you know what I feel like? Oh, that's so sad. I feel like when you ask people in like really bad condition to draw a clock face right now. Wait, it's not like this, is it? How does it go? Okay, hold on. I don't know how to do it. Was it a straight line? No, wait, hold on. Hold on. Maybe I have to Google what it looks like. That's what it looks like in my head, but then when I actually do it, it doesn't look right. How do you do it? It's just gonna keep being the same thing. Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay. 3 lines. What do you mean 3 lines on top? You need way more than 3. That's like easily 4 at the least on the top. And more if you include the middle. And then there's this one too. That's so many more. I don't know how you could do that with only 3 lines unless you... Oh wait, was it one of these? No, I feel like it definitely had a pointed top. Okay, now you can teach me something. Now you get to teach me something. Oh, like parallel. Okay, like this. That doesn't make an S at all. Okay, hold on. 3 on top, 3 on bottom. Then connect, but how? Okay, hold on. Is it like... Because I was doing this before. I was just drawing it manually. Wait! Wait! Ha ha! Ha ha! Okay, I get it now. I learned something cool today. I always wondered how you made these. Okay, hold on. Let's make a sexy version. I guess you're supposed to do it with the lines, aren't you? It's kind of hard. Or wait, would you? Hold on. Is these parts? Let me do that again. Okay, these parts. Hold on. These parts. Is it like this, like straight, or is it like this? That looks more like an 8. That's not an S at all. That's an 8. They are diagonal? Well, that does not look like an S. I hate to say it. That just looks like a funky 8. All right, no, I mustn't. It's a cool version. Okay, well, I think S is awesome just like this. All that effort and for what? All that effort and for what? I just mogged you in a second. Less than. Oh my goodness. Just preaching? No, see, I didn't do it. It was a test for you specifically. I wanted to see if you could handle it. Apparently you can't. It was a test for you. It was a test for you all along. Okay, no more numbers or letters. No more anything. The end of the world. Sorry, I'm reorganizing my stuff. Oh my gosh, rage baiting? No, I was not. I was not rage baiting. I've actually never, I guess I've never done it before. I feel like I might have, but I didn't know you had to do like the lines to make it. I've seen it a billion times though. I feel like a poser. Oh man. Is it over for me? Am I cooked? Holy moly. Trying to learn physics. I feel like the cool S was at least as hard as physics. At least as hard. Unironically rage baiting. No, it wasn't rage baiting. I hate rage baiting. Except I also love it. But I prefer joy baiting. Like, get happy. Smile. Boo! Ole mole. There's such a delay today. I wonder what's causing that. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if you like can notice. But there's a big delay today, even though I turned it off. I wonder why. Oh well. Eek. Did you get scared? Did I scare you? Delayed reaction. Yeah, no, it is not on your end. This is something on YouTube's end today, I think, because my connection is solid. I turned on low latency mode. Everything should be fine. Pretty bad. It's very bad. You want to test it together? All right. I want you to prepare a monkey emoji. Don't send it. Don't send the monkey emoji, okay? Do not send it. Get it ready, okay? And when I say go, that's when you send it, okay? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Send it. Let's see how long it takes. I should have run a stopwatch. Oh man, it's bad. Okay, there it is. Oh, okay, that's so the first ones to trickle in, I think, were actually people that are really bad at following instruction. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's rough. Ooh, that's rough. You know, it kind of feels like we're communicating by pigeon today. I got like a bird that's sending you letters. I think this is the worst delay ever. Taking it like a champ, though. Followed instruction. Oh, I'm just making fun of you. I'm just teasing. That's all. It's just a joke. There was just it was just funny. There was a considerable gap between the first few monkeys and then all the rest of them. And when the first few monkeys were sent, it was people saying, "Okay, salute emoji." Which means that's when I was saying, "Don't send it." And then people were sending it. Yeah, I'm sending you pigeons to communicate today. Delayed by 3 full moons. It'll take you a few months. I think it's worth the wait, though. Name the pigeon. I guess you can name it whatever you want. Yeah. Just make sure the name is tasteful and mindful, okay? Don't name it something stupid. Give it a good name, all right? Name it, give it a person name. Name your pigeon a human name. I like that. Zeal's been doing that with his Pokemon in his playthrough, I think. Just pulling out names like Kevin and Thomas or whatever. I think that's nice. I just love naming, I don't know, I love naming animals after humans. Or like, not even after humans, but just giving them humans' names. Just regular people names. Especially like older people names. Big fan. Yeah, no, I do need to actually wrap really soon. Otherwise, I will actually start to encroach on the dangerous territory of like going against vocal rest. Because I am technically supposed to be on vocal rest, but I don't know. I just wanted to hang out for a little bit. And I knew that tomorrow when we hang out, I wouldn't be able to talk at all, so. Because tomorrow I'll be super strict. I'll be super strict during tomorrow's stream, so. Yeah. Oh, man. All right, let me show you my schedule for the week, though, because I haven't shown that on stream yet, I think. Let's have a look at it. First, as usual, let's take a moment to admire this beautiful art. Normally, I will say, I zoom in really, really close so that you're encouraged to look at the original post, like the full crop. But with this one, the full crop really is what makes it so pretty. This one references a famous painting, one that's famous for the use of color. Like the special unique hue of the blue, I think was something that made that one popular, if I'm remembering correctly. Very, very, very pretty. So cool. Isn't it yummy? Don't you love it? Don't you just love it? Even though I did not really zoom in and crop this one, I do encourage you to check out the original, show it some love. You can find it over, the username is SORRELKEYS. Alternatively, if you want to find it even more easily, I pinned it in the replies of my, whoa, oh my gosh, speaking is tough today. It is in the replies of my pinned tweet. In the replies of my pinned tweet, I quoted it there. Go check it out. It's so awesome. Don't you want to see it in full resolution? Yeah, thank you so much for the beautiful illustration. Yippee! So, schedule for the week. Yesterday, we did Out of Pocket Theater over on Esha's Twitch channel. If you didn't see it, I don't know if I did not know if she has archives enabled on Twitch. I don't know how Twitch works, and I haven't checked it after it was over, so it might be available. It also might not. I don't know how it works, and I have not checked. But it was lots of fun. Today, there was not supposed to be a stream, but there was. We're here right now. Oh, the archive is there? Awesome. Okay, if you missed it, feel free to go check it out. I retweeted the link when it went live yesterday. And I've tweeted like 7 times since then. I hope you don't mind scrolling. I don't know. My days off, it's like, if I take even 1 second away from work, I'm tweeting something. I can't help it. I am a compulsive tweeter when it's like a day off. Because I am doing important work today, but today was mostly meant to be for rest. So I spent way more time resting than working today. Yeah, feel free to go check it out. Tomorrow, I will be doing a telepathic Zatsudan. I'm gonna be trying to communicate with my mind, with you. We're gonna talk with our minds and not our mouths and ears. There will be nothing to hear because I will not be speaking out loud. I'll be speaking to you in a much deeper, cooler way. I hope you can enjoy it. That'll just be my way of hanging out, even though I have to be on super strict vocal rest tomorrow. Day after, I will be playing some Jackbox games over on Illyra Pandora's channel. I will say I might not be playing every single game because I think there are more players than there are slots for the games. So if everybody shows up, I will volunteer to sit some games out so that everybody can get a chance. So there's a very strong chance that I will not be playing every single one, but you should check it out anyway because it's going to be so much fun. There is a new Jackbox party pack. They release them periodically. There's a new one with totally new games. So I'm very, very excited to check those out. I know nothing about it. I have not looked at the games at all. I'll be going in totally blind. Friday, I'll be having a video call with Sable, and I guess I'll let you listen if you want to listen in. Yeah, I'll be screen sharing the video call to YouTube, so you can have a listen. You can eavesdrop. You can be an interloper for that day if you'd like. I don't know how long we'll go. I don't know what we'll talk about. All I know is we're gonna hang out for a bit, and it's gonna be so awesome. I love that guy. I love that guy. He's so awesome. Saturday, I will be playing more Pokemon Legends Z to A. I need to catch up. Everybody's getting so far ahead in the story, and I'm so scared of getting spoiled. I've managed to avoid spoilers this whole time. I don't know anything beyond what we've played because of the way that I approach playing this game and any game. I'm a master of muting terms on Twitter. Highly recommend adding that into your routine if you are an active scroller. The moment you take relative interest in something, mute every word you can think of related to it, and you'll never get spoiled. It's so awesome. So yeah, I want to play more of the story, progress that a little bit. I hope you can look forward to it. Yeah. We gotta up our rank. I've been playing a little bit off stream too during my breaks. I've been trying to level up my Pokemon so that it's not as much of a struggle because, as you may know, my playstyle is a bit annoying. I like to play for vibes and immersion rather than actual strategy or like logical gameplay. So I very often put myself in a position where my Pokemon are really, really disadvantaged. And I may need to take a few tries to get things done. So the way to work around that is to just over-level my poorly optimized team. So I hope you can enjoy it. And that will be everything for this week. Yippee! I hope you can enjoy something this week. Photo you took was cute. Thank you. Do you like it? Yeah, I met a fan tump today. It was so awesome. And I put them to a nap. I fought like 5 or 6 Trevenants, alpha Trevenants. Wasn't able to catch a single one. Catching them is so hard. Especially when in the case of these, because here's the thing. I have managed to catch some things that were alpha by just trying over and over and over again and waiting out the little timer thing where it's like, I'm mad at you, so you can't throw balls at me anymore. And just doing that until it works. But the Trevenants only appear at night. And so I'm on a clock, I'm on a what is it? A crunch. I'm under a time limit to do that. So getting it to that point and then doing it, I would find that the day would come, like the sun would rise before I would be able to get it into a regular ball. It's so tough. There were also some alpha phantoms, though. There were a couple of those. So my theory is that maybe one of those will be easier to catch if I keep going at it. And then I just evolve it into a Trevenant. That's my thought. Reload strategy. I don't know anything about that. I'll have to ask that bartender. Maybe he knows something I don't. I'm generally allergic to reloading and saving, though. Just in most games. I might make an exception since the catch rate is a bit unfriendly for my annoying playstyle. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, maybe I'll ask Zeal, see what his strategy is for dealing with that. I know he's just demolished this game by now, right? I've been so tempted to do gorillas for it like he has. Like even today, I almost did that instead, but I knew that I'd want to go for more than an hour if I did that. So, yeah. Let's see. Who can I send you to before we part ways today? Who is live? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger. So many to choose from. Claude Clawmar. Oh, it's members only. Okay, I'm not going to raid to a members only. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Shu Yamino. Okay. Seen his Furfro team. He has a Furfro team? That's so cute. No, I did not know that. I haven't been watching any of their streams because I don't want to get spoiled. I haven't seen anything that Frio or Zeal or Sable have done in Pokemon. I've seen their outfits, though. I've seen pictures of their outfits on Twitter. But yeah, I'm gonna send you to Shuyaminer. Please be polite when you cross over if you choose to participate in the redirect. Please do not go in there talking about me. You might be able to talk about the forbidden number. All right, I'm gonna put it into action. That number is officially banned here. It's illegal. I'm not gonna do anything to you if you say it, but you should feel a little bad. You should feel like you've done a bad thing. All right. But I think it's allowed over there. I think he's cool with it. I think he likes it. Oh man, I had something I wanted to say, but I forgot. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, naturally today is a secret stream, so it will be unlisted. And it probably won't be going in any of my playlists. So if you'd like to watch more of today's stream in the future, make sure you grab the link, put it somewhere you won't lose it. I'll never delete the tweet where I put it there, so you can always go back and find that. But yeah, it will not be publicly searchable or visible in my stream catalog on YouTube. All right. What is 07? It is a saluting emoticon. I like 07. I will say I did get the thumbs up emoji specifically for occasions like this, but I also like 07 because it is something everybody can use. I'm a big fan of things like that where everybody can type it. Yeah, it's like saluting. Like, I understand. Yokai. Yeah. All right, that is all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. I know it was short, but I really wanted to touch base, check in for a little bit. Just hang out, talk a little bit about Anime Impulse as well. Teach you some math because apparently people don't know how PEMDAS actually works, and that makes me so sad to think about. So, no, it does not make me sad. I just want to rub it in a little bit. I'm right, you're wrong. Haha. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm totally kidding. I just wanted to share. The math thing was more spontaneous than anything. I keep talking. I just want to keep talking. I just want to hang out for 2 more hours, but I need to rest my voice. Okay, I'm going to let you go now. Get some good rest, okay? As always, make sure you take the time to rest. Take whatever time you need. It's very, very important, okay? And get some good food. All right, you maybe do for breakfast, lunch, dinner. I don't know what kind of hours you're sleeping or waking up, but have a good meal when you can. Something filling, warm, ideally. And stay safe. All right. Till next time. Bye-bye.